Welcome back to Creasonomics with your host, Mr. Gray. I just want to thank you for tuning in today. And I probably seem have a little more pep in my step, a little more zip in my stride. I seem a little bit more happier than usual. I'm typically happy, but I'm happier. So, what is it about? Maybe about 2 videos ago, I explained the several reasons of why most of us will not be able to get the Jordan 1 trophy rooms for retail. That's just a fact of facts. That is what it is. That's the sneaker market we live in today. There's no point of spending a lot of time complaining about it, because no matter how much you complain, you can't change that situation. But I do have a silver lining to report. So, as I've said, I pay attention to, I don't know, anywhere to maybe 20 to 30 or more shoes. Past shoes, current shoes, just released shoes, future shoes that haven't come out yet. And a lot of times I'm just looking just to see, are the prices kind of stable? Are the prices rising? Or are they going down? And so as usual, I've been watching that Jordan 1 trophy room. I look at it every couple of days just to see, if it's leveling off or if it's actually getting a little bit higher or lower. And just as good as I was looking at it, the first sale for under $3,000 happened. What is it? It was a few days ago. It had it sold for $2,800. Now it hasn't sold for less than $3,000 since, what was it? Maybe early December. Sometime early December. It's been hot. It's been pretty much elevated well above 3,000. But it actually is just now starting to slowly creep down. Now, I want you to know, in my last video, I'm not psychic, but I'm saying I did predict the price could drop at some point between 2,000 and 3,000. I'm not gonna say it's not even liable to drop a little bit below 2,000, but if it does, even after release, I doubt it will stay there very long. The Travis Scott Jordan 1 is great. This is not me dissing it at all. But this is gonna do better than Travis Scott numbers. Once again, it's the Chicago Jordan 1 Chicago colorway, which always seems to sell ridiculously, no matter what kind of collaboration is thrown with. When you get that colorway, it just seems to sell ridiculous. So this one has finally come down a little bit, and actually it's still changing right now as we literally speak. The last sale I saw was I think maybe today or yesterday. It came, somebody bought it for $2,600 now. $2,600. Now people are still trying to hold the price up that have it, but it's a matter of time. A lot of times, and for anybody who's watched the prices, all these shoes before they release start like way up top. Then as release day comes, they typically slowly come down. And a lot of times the people that have them, they want to get the most money that they can, or they realize, oh crap, these are about to drop. There's going to be a bunch of people who are going to sell them for cheap at the beginning. They just want to hurry up and get their money and get out. And so they try to hurry up and sell theirs before the price starts shooting down too much. So it's not even the end of January. Well, I mean, it's close to the end of January, but we're not even in February yet, and we're already seeing the price dip. So, I just want to say, you guys who are lucky enough to get it below 2K, because I think it was, I feel, I don't, this one's a little bit tougher one to call. I do feel it may at some point slowly slide a little bit below 2K. I don't think at least 30 days after it releases that it will stay under 2K very long, if it ever makes it below that point. I think it'll slowly rise, and like I said before, it shouldn't take even a year, 6 months to a year for it to be back above 3,000. Then after that, heading to 4K. So you got to pick your timing carefully, unfortunately I can't report it to you every day on time when it's going up and down. So it's really something you just have to watch if you want. People called me a madman, I tell you, when I predicted what the price was going to do at some point. They call
And what I predicted came to pass.
I'm glad to see we're getting there. But we still have some ways to go. February 10th is around the corner, but you know, there's still some time for it to drop a little bit. I'm sure to get to probably 2200 probably right before that day. But once on release, whoever's lucky enough to get their pairs in hand, they're gonna go for the high. They're gonna go for the lowest ass possible. They're gonna put it here, and they're just gonna sell it, sell. They don't want to wait for any type of after drop. Personally, if I had it, I will be getting it at some point through pre-order. But like I said, if I were to get it that day and I wanted to sell it, like I don't want to sell mine. When I get mine, it will not be sold. It will sit along with my other similar, some the same colorways. I hate to say sit. I've worn this one. I know this isn't what this is about. I've worn this one. I've worn this one and worn this one. My Spider-Man, though, I still have it on ice. I'm just waiting for that perfect moment. You know what it is for me? I love this whole shoe. I'm sorry, I'm diverting a little bit here. Love this whole shoe. But the gum sole, like these gel gum soles here at the bottom, it's going to hurt me to see them go dark. Like, you know, that you get that dark coloration as you start wearing them. I don't have any nearby that I've worn. I have some that have that and have gotten darker. I just don't like that. And so I don't want to see that happen to them, even though I really want to wear them. So anyway, moving along. Back to this. Guys, mission critical. The most important thing we are doing, the most important purchase this year, outside of the Jordan 1 off-white canary yellow that is not 100% been confirmed, but has somewhat been confirmed for a release this year. Outside of that, this is a high level. You have to try to do whatever you can to get this sneaker. So I'm gonna stop. I'm really truly rambling at this point. But like I said, this to me is balance.
Pretty, isn't it? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Because when they're selling at 4,000 and 5,000, heck, 3,000 and up, that's not balanced. I mean, not that there's balance in the sneaker market, but when you start to see it drop, it starts to work. It's better balance at it getting below 3,000 than it was at 4,000. But like I said, if you can get it at 18, it will at some point. I think it'll get there, but it'll be there very quickly. Get to that point, grab it. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I don't want to hold you any longer. One thing I always seem to forget to say is please subscribe. If this is your first time watching my video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If this is your second or third time or more and for some reason you watch my videos but don't want to subscribe, please subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you can find out the next time I'm ready to talk your ear off. Because it'll give you a nice little beautiful notification. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Mr. Gray out.